Hi, it's Kathy from Raven Vintage. I was cleaning out a bin of notebooks today. I clearly have an obsession with purchasing notebooks. I usually pick them up at thrift stores, but occasionally ones like this at the dollar store. I have a thing. That's my passion. I love them. And I have a lot of blank ones. Because of that, I have a lot of blank planners. I know why my planners are blank. It's because I usually had a planner at work, so I wrote things in there, like even things like, oh, the first snow was written in my planner at work. So I never really used a planner at home. But now that I'm retired, I really like a manual, a tactile. I like pen to paper. I really like a physical planner, like a calendar. I do use a calendar on my phone for all my appointments and such and reminders, but I really like one of these guys, and I will start doing that probably more now that I'm home all the time and retired. But my question today, and the conversation I want to open up, because I think this conversation would really benefit a lot of people. As junk journal makers, of course, I make junk journals, but I don't do my regular journaling in necessarily a junk journal all the time. I have, but I would say 90% of the time, I make journals to sell. So this is an altered book journal, like this is for sale. I make journals to sell. I also make junk journals like the one I'm working on right now. It's a Valentine journal for fun. I enjoy the craft. I enjoy making junk journals. I enjoy thrifting for junk journal supplies. I make junk journals because I really thoroughly enjoy it. Now, I am a junk journal printables designer. So that's where I make my income mostly, but not necessarily from selling journals. But I'm going to start to sell physical products soon. So, that's a whole other story. But I'll tell you more about that later. Today, I want to talk about journaling. And I never really thought of myself as having journaling, a style, a legitimate style, or a technique, for example, because of the way I journal. But when I look at these notebooks that I have from years ago, this one's from 2016. This is this year and last year. I definitely do have a style, and that is I journal in point form. I make lists. And I brainstorm. That's what I do. And I doodle sometimes, and I also write myself letters. Literally, dear Kathy. Literally, dear Kathy. So that is my style. And I do one more thing, like here, dear Kathy. I write myself letters. But one other thing I do, and I don't know the name of it, and if you know the name of it, please drop it below. But I think it's like an intuitive style. It's like almost like a meditative state, and you just write whatever comes to mind, and it's just like thoughts to paper, thoughts to paper, thoughts to paper. And I love it because it doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to, you don't even have to read it after. It's just whatever thought comes to mind, you write it. You just kind of keep writing and writing. It might be the messiest thing in the world. You don't need to worry about sentence structure, capitalization, punctuation, just write. And I know so many people today, you're on your phones and everything's digital, but there's something about pen to paper. And I think it's very therapeutic. So what I think in this day and age of digitization, I would love to open up the conversation about our journaling styles, because I want to encourage more people to actually journal, whatever your style is. So I have started journals, January 1st or whatever time of the year it is, and I'm going to journal every day. And then I do it for, like maybe a week. And then I miss a couple of days. And then I give up because I didn't stick to it. So frequency is another thing. Tell me about the frequency of your journaling, because some people, I think, give up or feel guilty that they missed a day, missed a week, and then they just stop like I did. So I eventually never really considered that I journal, but I do journal. I have so many notebooks. So they're everywhere. I have so many notebooks, and most of them are brainstorming, point form, or a list. And I have been doing that style. Basically, if I were to sum it up, I would call it point form journaling. I have been doing that same thing for decades. So clearly I have a style. That's my style. So I'm calling it a style. And I thought that if we talk about it, and if you share the way you journal, maybe you do paragraph style, full punctuation, capitalization, all of the things. Maybe you do it that way. Maybe you have that gift of writing. It's a skill. Maybe you do. Maybe you journal every single day and talk about the events of the day, the weather. Maybe you actually date your stuff. Mine's not all dated. Mostly it's not dated. But tell me about your style, because I want to encourage more people to journal, because I think it's really good for the soul if you journal in whatever style works for you. Now, some people journal, there's art journals, and that's a whole other category, just like making the junk journals is a whole other category. And you can also tell me what you journal in. Do you journal in a notebook? Do you journal in a proper leather bound, whatever book? Do you journal in a junk journal? So what do you use to journal in? You can even tell me about your writing instruments. If you have a favorite purple pen, tell me about that. Tell me about the frequency of your journaling. Tell me if the style of your journaling and what you journal about. You don't have to give me details or get private, but do you journal about events? Do you journal about emotions, feelings? To me, that's another thing I've noticed in my notebooks. The theme of my journaling mine is more of a unintended, and sometimes intended, manifestation style of journaling, hopes and dreams. I have always brainstormed business ideas. I've always wanted to have my own business. And I was never brave enough to take that leap and quit my 9-to-5. And I have had so many business ideas throughout my life. And I'm sure some of them would have been great, but I was never brave enough to leave that consistent paycheck in the 9-to-5. And then this past year in 2024, I turned 55 and I retired. I retired early. And that was a big decision, and I'm so glad I did. And so now I am supplementing my income with my hobby hustle, and that is the printables and a few other streams of passive income, but it's all in the junk journaling niche. So I'm turning my hobby hustle into my side income. So I'm just at the beginning. I'm just starting to grow this business. So any of you that have supported me in my Etsy shop, thank you so much. Or my Amazon links, thank you so much, because this for me is a dream come true. I'm happy to provide you with good quality printables, and in exchange you're supporting me financially. So thank you so much. Truly, thank you so much. So anyways, back to the journaling. Let's open up that conversation and talk about what your journaling style is. And okay, so again, we're going to talk about your style, what you journal in. Is it a junk journal, a notebook? What you journal in? Tell me about your writing instruments if you want to. The frequency of your journaling, and what you journal about. You don't have to give me details. You don't have to tell me privately. Also, I have one more question for you. Do you have multiple journals? Do you have one that is just specifically the basics of the day? Today I have an appointment. It's so-and-so's birthday. Like a pilot's diary. Do you do that? Or do you have, like, that could be one of your journals, and maybe you have a second journal that is maybe you're a bit of a poet, or you like to write stories, that sort of thing. Do you journal that way? Also, do you have an art journal? Are you a painter? Maybe you do mixed media, or maybe you are a ink dot artist. Maybe you sketch, but like that kind of an art journal. Or do you just do point form lists like me? Brainstorm. Let me know in the comments, please. Let's open up that conversation and encourage. Hopefully someone is encouraged to start journaling And thanks for hanging out with me for a few minutes today, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.